Sea turtles are among one of the oldest reptiles dating back to around millions of years. The oldest sea turtle fossil was found in Germany back 215 million years ago. Turtles appeared before dinosaurs and were present for the evolution of birds from feathered to dinosaurs. It is not yet known when these turtles shifted into the ocean, becoming sea turtles, but over the eons, sea turtles have adapted very well to a marine environment.
The definition of a leatherback sea turtle is a slow-moving marine creature who has bony or leathery dome-like shells in which they can retract into. They also have flippers.
This is the internal anatomy of a sea turtle. The sea turtle life cycle starts when a female lays its eggs on a nesting beach. From 6 weeks to 2 months later, a tiny hatchling makes its way to the surface of the sand and heads to the water, dodging every predator imaginable. From the time the hatchlings take their first swim until they return to coastal waters to look for food as juveniles, may be as long as a decade. This period of time is often referred to as the lost years, since following sea turtles' movements during this phase is difficult and their whereabouts are often unknown. 10 to 50 years after hatching, adult sea turtles reach sexual maturity and are able to mate. Once they reach sexual maturity, they will migrate to beaches around the world to nest. Only females will come ashore to lay eggs, generally in the area where they were born. Most species will nest several times during a nesting season, every 2 to 4 years over the course of their lifetime.
This is their habitat. They often cross both the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. Pacific leatherbacks migrate from the nesting beaches in the Coral Triangle all the way to the California coast to feed on the abundant jellyfishes every summer and fall. This is the main diet of the leatherback sea turtle. Their main source of food is jellyfish, such as Portuguese man-of-war, lion's mane, cannibal jellies, and other jelly-like animals. Leatherbacks can eat their own body weight in jellyfish in just one day. Leatherback turtles have many rows of spikes in their throat to help them hold down their slippery food. Unfortunately, turtles often mistake plastic bags or fishing lines for jellyfish. This can cause lots of injuries and sometimes be fatal.
Once prevalent in every ocean, except the Arctic and Antarctic oceans, the leatherback population is rapidly declining in many parts of the world. The leatherbacks undertake the longest migrations between breeding and feeding areas of any sea turtle, averaging 3,700 miles, which is 6,000 kilometers each way. Here are some of the environmental problems that sea turtles face, more specifically the leatherback turtle. The first one is fisheries. These turtles get stuck in nets for fishing, and often fishermen throw them away even though they're not even dead.
The next one is coastal development. This includes both shoreline and seafloor alterations, such as nesting beaches, seafloor dredging, vessel traffic, construction, and alteration of the vegetation.
The third one is pollution. Light pollution disrupts nesting behavior and causes hatchling death by leading them away from the sea. Chemical pollutants can weaken sea turtles' immune systems, making them susceptible to disease. Plastics, discarded fishing gear, petroleum byproducts, and other debris harm and kill sea turtles through ingestion and entanglement. Climate change will increase the frequency of extreme weather events, result in loss of nesting beaches, and cause other alterations to critical sea turtle habitats and basic oceanographic processes. It may impact natural sex ratios of hatchlings and increase the likelihood of disease outbreaks for sea turtles.
Here is an example of the leatherback turtle's food chain. Sea turtles are dependent on beaches for nesting. Unfortunately, due to sea levels rising, uncontrollable coastal development, vehicle traffic on beaches, and other human activities, they have directly destroyed or disturbed sea turtles' nesting beaches. Turtles' feeding grounds such as coral reefs and seagrass beds are also damaged and destroyed by activities onshore, such as sedimentation from clearing of land and nutrient runoffs from agriculture. There are many reasons why sea turtles are important. Marine turtles are the living representatives of a group of reptiles that have existed on Earth and traveled our seas for the last 100 million years. They're a fundamental link in marine ecosystems. Leatherback turtles consume large numbers of jellyfish, which helps to keep the populations of these marine organisms in check. Marine turtles, including the leatherbacks,
also provide a vital source of income as a draw for ecotourism in coastal communities, especially in the Coral Triangle.
Here are some ways the WWF, also known as the Worldwide Animal Fund, are helping. They work with local communities to reduce the consumption of leatherback turtles and eggs. Their efforts help create awareness of the threats leatherback turtles face and communicate the importance of protecting them. They also train and equip local rangers to protect turtles from poaching and patrol nesting beaches. WWF also aims to reduce the turtle boycott by working with fisheries to switch to more turtle-friendly fishing hooks like circle hooks.
The website that we found is called Solo, Save Our Leatherbacks Operations. Their primary goal, which is listed on the website, is to recognize and help correct the nesting issues on the beach of Irian Jaya, Indonesia. This foundation is in place to help reverse the rapid decline of the leatherback sea turtle. Their populations are heading towards extinction, which is occurring at an alarmingly fast rate. Their goal is to achieve a significant reversal of population decline in the largest leatherback turtle nesting beaches in the Pacific.
Here are some facts about leatherback turtles. The adult green turtle grows to 1.5 meters in length. The average weight of a mature individual is from 110 to 190 kilograms. Green turtles have a lifespan of 70 to 80
Although
years.
their distribution is
Leatherbacks are
wide,
the largest.
numbers of leatherback turtles have seriously declined during the last century as a result of intense egg collection and fisheries bycatch. Beaches are the turtle's last stronghold in the Pacific Ocean, and it accounts for 75% of the total leatherback turtles in the Western Pacific. The turtles, which were estimated to be around 14,000 in 1985, have fallen to a low 1,532 in 2011. If the decline continues, within 20 years, it will be difficult, if not impossible, for the leatherbacks to avoid extinction.